Hey guys, it's Tartan coming at you with another game of Total Warhammer. Things are going real bad for the forces of the Dark Lady and Nuln. We're just trying to build up an army again. We lost our whole first army, and yeah, so we're finally getting like Purple Sun now, so she'll be able to do some damage to a blob. And you know, we're in bad shape. We're in real bad shape. We are likely gonna lose, but you know. We're getting a couple outriders. We got a tank, you know. We're probably too heavy on archers, but what are you going to do? I'm so bad that I got to have something that actually works. And archers have got to work, you know, slightly better. Like, do I build an outpost so that I can get a thing? Hey, tablet. Hey, local. But we're probably going to lose the whole campaign pretty soon, I think. I think. Can we get a treaty here? Trade and access, that'll be good. But yeah, like this this campaign is already totally torched. Yes, indeed, local cheese. Tablet, you say nice super helpful picture. Thank you very much. Yes, it was made by a viewer. I thought it was wonderful. I just thought it was absolutely wonderful. I still think it's wonderful. It makes me smile every time. Alright, so... like, what's going on with these guys? Are they at war with anyone but me? They're at war with Everheim as well. Alright, so if we, like... no, because they're just like a horde. We need to... Can we get to Kipper this turn? No. If we walk like here, we can probably get there in time. Probably. Oh no, Vlad von Karstein's coming. Alright, so what's gonna happen is we're about to probably lose the game. It's okay. It's fine. I don't mind. Get some militia for the wings. Spears? Question? I mean, like, a couple spears wouldn't hurt. They also won't help. Nothing will help us. We'll be able to get some decent cavalry, like, next turn. Yes. Yes, they're a viewer with a name like a strong password. It's like 4 nouns strung together. And the last of them is Pizza Guy. And it's just wonderful. If you go on my page, on like the community posts or whatever, you'd be able to like see, I think, like where the post that they put the picture up is. I really should learn their actual names so I can cite them, because it is very cool of them to have made. Alright, so if we go here, we can take Kemperbad and trade it over. Like, is he about to come and take Nuln? No, he's too far away to take Nuln, yeah. Yeah, I guess we try to do that. Because if we have, like, a settlement there, like, we might be able to get, like, something done. Because if we can get a treaty with Franz, that'll be an excellent thing to pull off for, like, an early game consideration, even though we're probably about to die. Alright, so can we take this with this army here? I don't know. I don't know what Jürgen zu Bissendorf's got. Tell me, Jürgen. Alright, he's got a bunch of stuff I bet I'll lose. Yeah, man, I wish I was a better player. I don't. It's fun being bad. Like, am I just ping-ponging him around now? Am I literally just having him go? I think I'm just wasting time. Ridiculous behavior. Okay. Vlad plus, so we wouldn't even be able to beat Vlad's army. Vlad's army would just run over us. So we're gonna retreat and hope they can't reinforce. They can reinforce. Hey, but we get back to Nuln. So that's about as good as it could be. Well, time to Time to lose. You know, if we hadn't wasted time walking around, so the best case scenario is we would have had 2 more troops for the battle. Okay, so our reinforcements coming here. I mean, like, we are so torched. Y'all don't know how good Vlad von Karstein is at fighting, unless you do know. In which case, you do know we are absolutely in the worst shape. All right, so if we have the Outriders in the back, they can go to the flanks. Maybe no, There's nothing that'll help us here. We're doomed. We are so doomed. We can keep the hillsides to our side, you know, and that'll at least let us be doomed slightly later. Because, like, we don't have enough of a front line, right? Not at all. It's gonna be so bad. Are they even gonna come across the battlefield to us? They're gonna wait to get reinforced. Well, in that case, I am gonna go up here and shoot them. And probably lose all of my troops. Probably. Because, alright, so am I blundering the tank right now? Maybe. We can't even hit them, really, because they're in the trees. Like, man, the AI is so much better than I am. I wouldn't have thought to do that. Alright, we gotta... So, we're just gonna lose so hard. We just wasted a bunch of vigor. And, anyway, we're so screwed. Oh boy, oh my. The carnage. And the tank's gonna get, like, caught out by, like, some junk, because, like, I don't even know what we're doing, right? At least our army will be here in time for this absolutely immense army of the foe to get onto the battlefield. Oh, man. Why am I so bad? Don't answer, I don't want to know. Alright, got a flanking force over on this side. It's gonna totally collapse in, and we're not gonna be able to do anything about it. Spears to adapt. Do we throw just like a leech on the Vargeist? I mean, it's something to do. We gotta start spending wins. You know, we get more back pretty easy, but you know, this might be... Get here, get our Outriders shooting on the Vargeists. You know, just anything to do something, because when this gets here, we are gonna crumple. Like, it is gonna be so bad. You know, the leech wasn't a bad choice. Yeah, you know, they do have the hunger. We're gonna eat a downhill charge from the direwolves. No, we're gonna eat an immediate charge from the direwolves. Why would I? Anyway, so there we blunder the Outriders into some wolves. We don't even have the archers ready to take advantage of it. Oh my goodness. Oh my. I'm gonna lose to 1 unit of freaking dogs. I have the... My goodness. Just shameful. I got the tank turned around the wrong way because I gave it the wrong move order. The Blood Knights are gonna come in, just totally collapse. Everything's gonna crumple. Elspeth's probably gonna die to like 1 scuzzy vampire without even doing a thing. Alright, where can we drop a sun? Nowhere? Nowhere. Oh, man. That's rough. We can do the explosion thing. I'm getting beat down so hard. So, like, here... What are we losing to? Oh, Isabella. Well, that'll do it, then. Like, who am I fighting? Emmanuel Pilsner. Like, get out of there. Let's get on the black coach here. Except that's going to put us next to Vlad, which is a disaster. Do we start working on him? I mean, we can try. It's all a foolishness, right? Like, this is... I mean, look at the disarray in the back line. Everything's offline. Everything's already gone. And our reinforcements are just waiting there on the side. Oh, man. You know, maybe I would just normally give up a campaign before it got here, but it's certainly not been a learning experience. All I've learned is that I probably shouldn't play Empire. Oh, me. Oh, my. Alright, so we can drop a Purple Sun here, and it won't be good. I mean, it'll be fine, maybe. Yeah, like, it'll actually be fine. It'll totally wreck our cast. But, you know, like, this is the sort of thing that we would need, you know, to do it in an advantageous way. Not like this. The Black Coach, just feasting. Of course, the Emperor's Wrath Steam Tank, if we had an army, would be wonderful. Because it does this explosion thing. And it's actually not very good against what we did it there on. But, you know, it's fine. But now it's going to get, like, this is such a good unit. And I didn't have it with the original army. If I did, the auto-resolve might have favored me. But anyway, now we just lose. And our allied army is now fighting bats. Anyway, I don't know why I thought they would, like, try to help me on account of being... Alright, now they have woken up. That's good. Anyway, so we're fighting bats over here with Elspeth, and the tank's gonna blow up soon. And now finally, our army over here is waking up in time to crumble. You know, because it's all over, baby blue. I mean, I could not have won this battle if you gave me like 1,000 times to replay it. I don't actually think I can win it. We're in a tight spot here. The army doesn't have any like multipliers in damage that are safe enough and like regenerative. You know, like Vlad at level 18 is already like pretty tough. Maybe a strong player could do it. I'm not a strong player. So there we go. We lose our whole army again. Ah, me. You know, you could have a rematch, but there's no point. I mean, I played badly, but even playing well wouldn't matter. So yeah, so Elspeth gets 2,800 value in the fight. So, like, a lot. Probably on the back of one massive purple sun. And, yeah. Yeah, there you have it. Play the harp. It says it's a close defeat. There is no way I could defend this well. Do we try? It could be amusing. After all, it is the defeat. No, we're about to start a new campaign where we'll no doubt have opportunities to lose. So he, like, sacks it. I guess they're like... They won't take your vinyl lands. They'll just, like, repeatedly bash them. Alright, so Nolan's got the vampires at the gate. So what do? We try to rebuild here. So what, you get a couple handgunners and then wait. Oh man. You know, this is Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's salvageable. I think it's too far in the pit. Again, there are players that are like extraordinarily good at this game, but I think we're probably in such bad shape that nothing can save it. You know, you normally don't... You normally don't even get the opportunity to lose this badly. Because you give up before you're here. So, like, this behavior of the enemy for, like, just, like, hitting my capital and then walking away, it's very strange, but they probably have, like, a bias towards trying to keep you alive that I wouldn't be familiar with, because I would have given up normally. But, I mean, like, if they come back right now, then, you know, it's going to be over soon enough. So, what have we learned? I mean, nothing? Basically nothing. I learned I shouldn't play factions that are fair. We're besieged here and here. Yeah, I think we just... Yeah. I mean, we might as well restart, but I mean, they might just like kill us here, so, you know, that's good. That's excellent. Yeah, so we lose here and here, and yeah, there you go. There's our defeat. We lose the game. You know, normally this screen says victory, and this here on the side is a symbol of all of your wonderful things. But instead, we die. So bad. Alright. So that's the end of the Elspeth disaster campaign. Let's start another Elspeth disaster campaign. I didn't feel good enough about that one. I want to be miserable again. I'm leaving it on very hard. I don't care. Look, if I can't do it, if I can't do it, I'll just play a different faction. I'm not going to turn the difficulty down. I'm not going to get better. You can't make me. Nobody can make me. Oh, man, I clicked the wrong button. Now my settings got lost, probably because the game does that sometimes. Nope. All right, we're good. All right, so no endgame crisis. It won't matter. All right, we're going to play Elspeth again. See if we can do everything significantly differently than before. Just very differently. I had some ideas while we were failing, and if we can implement them, then maybe that'll help. Yes, Dark Lady Unknown, blah 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 blah. Alright, so we need to build... It takes 4 turns for that? Ah, oh, jeez. That won't give us a wizard in enough time. Alright, I thought that was like a 2-turn building. Alright, I take it back. I don't have any ideas. I don't have any ideas at all. We're just gonna lose again. It's fine. Alright, so instead of growth, do we take a military building here first? So we can get swordsmen? I mean, there's probably going to be swordsmen at the next place. We should get it before we make that call. Anyway. So do we put the Hellstorm like here? The Grand Cannon here because it's less insane. Spears in the trees, and then we'll just... Get these guys on the Cryptors, get these guys on anyone. Just anything the Hellstorm shoots at should be fine. I mean, they are just zombies, which aren't like a good target. Alright, let's swap targets here. Hitting into the middle would be better. The Grand Cannons are shooting away there, and they are, you know, getting somewhere. Alright, so this missile fire is trying to, like, support against the dire wolves. It's probably not working well. Anyway. Put the artillery over there. We're gonna keep backing these guys up. And hopefully the rockets won't shoot them, right? The cannons into the Cryptors, I think, is still fine. And the handgunners are ripping shots into the Cryptors at close range, which is just very excellent. And wheel the Nuln, Ironsides. Oh, Elspeth's getting beat on. We need to pop this. With 40% physical resist, we can stay in this fight a little bit more. We probably want to get that dude just beaten on him. Alright. If we run away with the swordsman and shoot here with the artillery, is that smart? I mean, probably not. I think we just turn fire at will off. It feels bad. It feels really bad. But, you know, that worked, but I don't know how smart it was. And of course, we do absolutely terribly in the battle, just like the last time. I shouldn't be allowed to play this game. I told somebody I was gonna look up like pike and shot formations, but I didn't. You said it took you a while to be back on track, but then you instantly beat Polargeist. Yeah, you know, the early levels of Geometry Dash can definitely be like that. You know, where they oh no, oh man, the engineer's getting beat on. This Vampire Lord, how are we gonna deal with him? I mean, not well. We put the cannons on him, and then, like, yeah. Anyway, so Elspeth's gonna go in there and, like, get killed. Oh, man. Oh, they're so strong. Oh, let me get away. You know... Let alone the campaign difficulty, I can't just, like, win the first battle well. This is really bad. I don't think I should play Empire, or the Elspeth campaign. I don't know. I want to, though. She's so cool. I'm so bad. I'm so very bad. And I'm not willing to do any of the things that I'm supposed to do to get better, because I don't think they're fun. So maybe I should play a different faction. I don't know. I want to play this one, though. I bought it, you know? So basically, nothing gets value again. I guess there's no value in their army to get. And I still can barely do it. Pretty bad stuff. Poor performance indeed. It's like, I feel like we've already been doing this before. I feel like our very last campaign was exactly the same, where I, like, played very badly. Yeah, it's, man. I mean, I don't have to, like, grapple with what it means that I'm such a bad player. I don't have to. It doesn't, like, matter. But maybe I should stop streaming this game. No, I could just play an easy faction instead, and then I wouldn't be so frustrated. I just, like... I am positive that a person with a functioning brain could take this army and, like, do so well. And I'm just so bad. And I don't know how to get better. Like, where do I put the artillery here? I should know. I've played 1,000 hours, probably like 1,100 in this series. So, like, where do I put it? Here? It just all feels like... Oh, man. Oh, I'm terrible. It doesn't matter. It doesn't. So, like, what do? We put it all the way in the back where it can't shoot anything. We put it all the way in the front where it will definitely kill our own guys a lot. Yeah, sure, why not? Who cares? Nothing matters. And we'll just, like, have, like, a flank guard there, which won't work. Yeah, so we'll just, like, act like absolute morons here. It'll be great, you'll see. But, you know, if we get some decent artillery fire in, then maybe we'll be okay, you know? Maybe. I doubt it. Like, they don't have anything in this army. Like, it's all junk. But that won't matter because I am a terrible player. But if we can manage to, like, not shoot our own troops for an extended period of time, maybe we'll be okay. I doubt we can. Because these bats are just going to go right over the top. Oh, yeah, and I just let the dogs go right through both of the, through the spears, and then yeah, so anyway, in conclusion. By local noob. Oh, man, yeah, so... This might be the hardest campaign start I've ever done. It is because I'm terrible. I just... Yeah. Like, you're supposed to do both of these fights in a turn. You are. You're supposed to. It's like, I don't even know if I can do the formations that I'm being told that I should do in this. Because, like, will one of them even work? Then you just have one and they would get on the artillery. But anyway... We grind against the zombies here. Like, it says we're winning this fight, but we're not. Like, we've already lost the game again. Because we're just, like, so very, very beat up. Alright, hooray, we... Oh, man. But hey, we get a dragon home, so that's good. Alright, so do we take like Free Company militia to guard the flanks? They're basically as good as spearmen. I mean, they've got less HP, but in a lot of ways they're fine alternatives. You know, they got Vanguard, they can fire while moving. I like them better than I like Pistoliers. And we don't really need spears specifically for what we're working with here. So do we take this for handgunners even though we can't use them right? Yeah, I mean, I think so. And do we take this for knights hoping that, like, cavalry will help? Do we take this for mortars? Like, I hate to build a swordsman building in the main place. No, we'll go for the Bright Wizard. We'll go for what will theoretically work. It won't. It won't work. Because if we can get a Bright Wizard and get Burning Head, then we can do, you know, something. Not much, but something against them. You know, you do have the saving grace of the faction where Elspeth doesn't have Vampiric Attrition, because otherwise this would be, like, an incredibly hard start as opposed to just a very hard start. So we're going to pop in right now and do this, because you can't wait. You can never, ever wait. Of course, our army is super beat up, but they won't have, like, a good one. What they will have is Saved von Falkenstein, who is, you know... Oh, just fear-causing? I thought they had terror. My mistake. Maybe that one had a special Dread Incarnate trait or whatever. But anyway, so... Same as the last battle, only this time they've got a leader. This time I have Free Company militia. And this time we're beat up. It'll be fine, unless it isn't. Free Company Vanguard in the trees like that is actually quite nice because they can't be seen. They've got their shots, you know. We'll probably put these like right here, thinking that they'll come up around and they'll just be on the flank there. Or rather, no, we'll use them to guard the flank here. We'll use them to guard the flank here. Free Company on the flanks is quite nice. You know, we should have done that last time. No. We'll just leave these guys back here in the trees, and they'll be like the rear guard. It won't work. I'll forget about them, and we'll get collapsed on. You'll see. You might think I can tell the future. It's just that I know myself. And that is why I don't fear or need to know the outcome of 1,000 battles. I already know how it's gonna go. And so it's like it's all trash, but you want to have the Hellstorm shooting at something that's like in the front-ish, that way, you know, and in the middle, that way if it's clumped up or whatnot, you might be able to get some purchase there. And then we're just gonna put the Great Cannon on the Strigoi Ghoul King and hope that we can rip some shots into him, get some free damage before it all falls down. Oh, and of course, I immediately get dived on by bats. Literally unplayable. I'm so bad at this game. Just so bad. It would be embarrassing if that was the axis that this game existed on, which it isn't. Pop our physical resist buff. And just keep allowing our artillery to shoot in here? Probably. Null Ironside is shooting at these zombies, which is fine for right now, but, you know, they're gonna break through and be on them before too long. We need to get the Free Company Militia up to charge. Because they still have 8k HP, right? It takes so long to get rid of zombies. Hey, they're running away from the charge. Amazing. Oh, Elspeth's dying. Elspeth's toast. Elspeth's dead. She's got 200 HP. I'm pretty sure we're not going to be able to get her out of here. Maybe we can get her out alive. Yeah, there we go. Oh, man. And then we start doing friendly fire. Yeah, let's just like, oh man. Elspeth lives. So I don't remember exactly how the other campaign started, but it must have been almost exactly like this. Only I would have had Pistoliers instead of Free Company Militia, and I think Free Company Militia are much, much better for this purpose in this army than the Pistoliers were, since they can flank guard, but they can still win against a group of bats, you know, once the fight starts. I like Free Company Militia. They're a fun unit. Alright, so we get a restock thing, which again would be fine if we could live long enough to run out of ammo, which we can't. Just more Free Company Militia? Probably. Yeah, and then next turn we have to push to Filedorf and try to win the fight immediately. Yep, that's the only thing to do. That's how you have to play the game. Alright, we take the growth building here. We take building there, and no, we don't take the growth building. I lied. It's like, what do? We Yeah, I mean, you gotta prepare for success. Well, you know, we lost the other campaign. The army looks like this right now. Free Company Militia are much better than the other stuff that I had been getting for the army in the other campaign, but, you know, Elspeth's almost toast. We just have to beat this garrison, you know, with this beat-up trash army with no power and no ability to do it. Yeah. Because, again, like, sure, I'm playing on very hard, and maybe I shouldn't be or whatever, but right now, I'm, like, fundamentally failing at Empire v Vampire in, like, in a way where you could be forgiven for thinking that I literally had never played this game, but had, like, played a Total War game before. It's almost weird how badly I'm doing. I don't... Like, did they change the way that Hellstorms worked? I just don't... Maybe in other campaigns you don't fight vampires immediately, and so you have, like, 5 turns to get an army to fight them, and vampires are just really weird at the start. I don't know. I sure am doing bad, though. I sure am doing bad. But this time, we won't make certain of the mistakes that we previously made, like getting bushwhacked by taking a ruin for no reason type of thing. Liesel Stahlberg, that's good, so that's not going to be a Strigoi Ghoul King, that'll be... No, it'll be a Strigoi Ghoul King named Liesel. Well, get it, girl. So in the other game where we failed, do we take Hold the Line? Defense and Leadership? I mean, it might be decent. No, all of these are bad. Because they're not bad, they're just not good for what I need them to be. You know, like... A bunch of spells that are very good are absolutely freaking useless against vampires because they don't care about the morale. So it's like, oh, you can make yourselves cost terror? Abstractly, that could be cool, but it doesn't matter. Alright, so now we have to win this fight. We have to win this fight. Now, we know what we can do, which is what we did last time, which we blob at the front and fight a super long time. You know, you use the Great Cannon, they'll only have like 2 towers on the side, we'll pop that, and then we'll gradually, carefully bash through them. If we can manage to get Free Company, like, on the walls or the wings, it'll be excellent, because, again, they can win a fight. They can win a fight against a skeleton, I think. And if not win it, then they can stay in it for, like, a long time. Because, you know, they've got 120 models. They have less units than the skeletons. But, you know, they do have not too much less HP. They've got, like, a solid little stat line for the beginning of the game. So, you know, if they get caught out a little bit, they could be okay. But anyway, you can't wait. If you wait, then they get, you know, 5 times as many units. No, they only get 2.5 times as many units as you get. But we take Fildorf, and then I assume we probably sell it to the neighboring empire people for some kind of treaty for when the vampires declare on us. But they're probably already at war with the vampires, but we might do it just because defending it is not feasible. Because we know the orcs are going to be here in, like, a turn. Maybe 2 or maybe 3 turns absolute max. Yeah, so we'll just We'll just be very boring people here, and, you know... And then you just blow up the towers, even though they sometimes don't have people on top of them. You just blow up the towers, and then, you know, you worry about how you set up your stuff while that's happening. Because it takes forever, so you just fast forward while you're doing things. Alright, now we got a spear group, we got the can't do anything right group, and then we're just gonna chill here. Basically, we're gonna let the Hellstorm shoot at whatever. Oh, we should have done that thing with the restock ability. I can't believe we didn't put that on. That's very bad play. Very bad play indeed. Oh yeah, blue hole's almost too. You know, with restock... Yeah, because if we blow holes in the walls, then we might be able to, leverage that, you know, because you get powder troops that might be able to see in better. But we're probably going to run out of ammo, which is bad, you know. It's bad because we literally got an item that said it could restock, and I literally said, I'm not going to even fight a battle long enough to run out of ammo, and now this is happening. And hopefully the Hellstorm won't shoot into my people as we're walking, but I think they might have just done so. No, we were low beforehand. Okay. Oh yeah, that tower's still there, and I'm an idiot. So we've got a breach in the wall, and that is good, and then we're going to pop this tower, and that'll be good too. And hopefully we won't run out of grit cannon ammunition. Again, if I had taken restock like I just got, we could have had a whole nother bar of ammunition for the great cannon. I am not just a bad player, I am a terrible player. But because the siege AI is so bad, it might actually forgive me. It might actually forgive me for how terrible I am. At least Elspeth got the item for, like, longer range on things, which, like, getting 25 more range on Spirit Leech is actually, like, really good. Because the Overcast gives you a little bit more range, but, like, you know, anything for free is excellent. Just cast it. Please cast it. How far is 125 meters? Like, I feel like I'm there we go. And now we're taking arrow fire because I'm bad. The, you know, the gate health is going down. That's fine, you know. I don't know what's going on with that, but, you know, if, because he's got, you know, regen, but, you know, with Laura Death, you can get him to his healing cap, and then, you know... Oh, right, I shouldn't be here. I'm like, the tower, the thing I was talking about. Because again, because I'm bad and didn't take restock, we don't have enough ammunition in our cannon to take care of it. But yes, here I am pretending to be a better player, because he's casting Invo on himself, no doubt. Oh, and then we get roasted by the tower, because, again, I'm incapable of paying attention to anything. Alright, we got him healing capped now. Because, you know, you can use just, like, your whole mana bar. Winds of Magic Reserve, sorry. Your whole mana bar. Words don't mean anything. Doing this. But you don't have a lot of good targets here with your wins. Or rather, good use cases for your wins. It looks like that tower is constantly missing Elspeth anyway. Oh, up against the wall. Yeah, that would be smart too. I bet the tower couldn't hit us then. No, don't make a ladder. There we go. This is reminding me a little bit of, like, what I would do on my Vampire Coast campaigns. I would just, like, be shelling them with Queen Bess. I would have, like, my casters up to the wall. We would do so much work before we ever came inside. And there we go. This is how to cheese the beginning of Elspeth von Draken. Good, good. Because we pop him, and then, you know, the big leadership penalty would be places. And, of course, he is a raid boss. He is by far the scariest thing available on the battlefield. So without him, you know, they'll be in disarray. No, it'll just be easy for them to crumble. And probably a lot of the Ballads of Power is tied up in them. I guess we're going to keep on leeching the Black Knights. You know, if we're going to start with this level of cheesiness, we might as well continue on for a bit. After all, it won't take too long to run entirely out of reserves. Yep, there we go. We are entirely out of reserves. Which means we can do one aspect of the Dread Knight before this is all gone. Alright, so now what do? Walk in through the front gate and punch people? No, we break the gate down as well. At least our powder troops are getting some fire in on our enemies when they're walking up there. And, like, I'm not anticipating too many good shots left for the Hellstorm, so here I'm like, why not? Why not do this, right? Why not just try to rain in on them, especially when there's troops underneath them, and we know there are? Like, because I don't think we can force fire it, like so, because you can, like, go like so and get your artillery to shoot at a place on the ground, but there's some, like, that they won't do. I think the force fire might work to get it to shoot inside of the walls in ways where it wouldn't ordinarily, though. Which some of the shots might even go in. No, it doesn't look too promising, does it? But our cheese is working. The Grave Guard, hey, excellent. The Grave Guard are getting shot by powder units now, which is as good of a thing as you can get. Yes, truly, we have found a way to win. You know, this actually feels more like a real siege, though, doesn't it? Where you're, like, really, like, trying to get an advantage on the outside before you go in. Because if we go in now, what? We get flanked by all of this. Bats are flying over some stuff again. This is a good opportunity to try to get, like, a weird shot on them. Come on, hit them. Nope. Well, these walls don't know what hit them. They're like, what did I do? You know, shooting bats with Hellstorm rocket batteries, probably only a thing you can do on accident. Alright, so how do we do this? Because if I can get our dudes up on the wall... Oh boy, oh no, oh the humanity. Good news. They decided to walk through the breach rather than the door, and then they get flanked. Oh man, oh, after all of that, I don't think I should play this faction anymore. I think I'm too dumb. Maybe I shouldn't play this game. I might be too dumb for it, too. Alright, well... in conclusion, I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. You know, that wall breach seemed like an okay idea, and maybe it was, but man, did it ever bite me right there. Alright, so what do we do now? We just lose now that I moved in because I'm too dumb to win an advantageous fight where I cheesed it? Probably. Maybe these handgunners will get on the wall and then everything will be fine. This guy, like, literally won't even shoot off of the wall here. Like, what if I ask him nicely? Okay, now if I tell him to poke downward, he'll shoot. The handgunners also won't shoot. Nobody knows why. I have no idea what that great cannon's doing. It doesn't really matter. Got spears here trying to get him in with this. Oh man, I don't. They just don't want to. Like, we could stand in the breach and shoot people. Why don't you see that we could do it? All right, just rear charge in there. I don't know. Man, I'm so bad. I'm so bad. I think I just play a lot of factions that hold my hand so much that the minute I play one that doesn't, like, I just crumble. Man. Just terrible play. Alright, so this group of zombies is just freaking out over there. I guess it's going alright. Like, this bump and grind's gonna be okay before too long. We get charged by these zombies, but anything can beat zombies. I mean, not really, though. Apparently, I can't. Alright, so where are these guys trying to run? Oh, there's a ladder access point all the way over here. You can tell by the way the wall is different there than anywhere else. And then they run all the way over here to appear on top of the wall here, you know. No complaints, it's going fine. They have a very, very weird shallow arc that they can shoot in. Not at all in front of them. Anyway. Gunpowder units are very good, but I am very bad. It's probably working out, though. You know, it's probably working out. I got a real bad feeling about where we go in the future from this, but, you know, that can be dealt with some other day. You can move the Free Company there and start ripping shots in there. Then the Null Ironsides can sit here and shoot, you know, nobody. There we go. Finally, the gunpowder gets to shoot. I mean, I guess I could, like, get ladders on the walls, but that feels even dumber than the way I play. Yeah, it doesn't seem very practical to take it, not least because I don't think I can hold it. And, like, anyone that'll be mad because of it, like, you know, the vamps are gonna come for you anyway, right? Like, I'm pretty sure there's nothing that'll stop Vlad from coming at Elspeth. I don't know if he's got, like, a native dislike built in, but I imagine so. But the thing about Elspeth is, though, like, she is so fashionable. Like, she is so fashionable. In one of these moments, she's going to pick up her scythe and just start hitting people. Just please do it, ma'am. Please hit somebody. Yeah, there you go. She's got all these fun animations. She's just, like, wizarding it up. Swing it. Yeah, there you go. Anime stuff. You know, this is what it's all about here. It's not about winning the game. It's about sending a message with your sick moves. Oh, no. And she is unsupported now. She's in the middle of the troops and about to die. That is what you get. I think I just lost like 700 hit points there. If I lose Elspeth here, that is going to be a hilarious throw. Not least because I was watching her die and doing nothing about it at all. But it looks like they're about to army loss. It looks like they're army lossing right now. So anyway, good advice, Luke. Probably would have tried to go inside. So the last time in the disaster campaign, we went inside and tried to spirit leech that dude down while he was beating on dudes. And also we didn't have Free Company. And, you know, this was a better fight than that one. And if you look at our results here, you might be like, really? But no, it was, though. So we pop the Court of the Night. If you make, like, a level 1 military building, they go nuts for it. Like, AI loves a level 1 military building. I don't think they're going to have any money to give me for it, though, is the thing. But, you know, 750 for the prospect of it seems okay. We're going to get a couple spears. I wish we were the Rider of the Dragon and Carmen. You know how much HP you get on that thing? Like, so much. I don't know. Like a friggin' ton, though. Like, more than 10,000. A good number. Alright, here's the knapsack. Alright, no, we can burn these together in hopes of getting... Oh, yeah. A good thing. Can you get 2 restocks if you get it? Well, you know, when does he even get restock? He gets it... at level 8. Well, you know, we can give him this first. Because Helmet Discord is actually a super, super good item. You know, it gives you armor, which is good, and then it gives a AoE debuff to attack and defense. A very significant AoE debuff to attack and defense in Anora. Very good stuff. Alright. And of course from here we have Vicious. But we might, next turn, depending on where he is, move up and hit him. Because if you hit him before he gets any bigger, then, you know, then you hit him before he gets any bigger. Because these were the orcs that ruined me. It wasn't even these orcs here. So we'll certainly try to declare on Vicious. Hopefully Vicious will move further up and give us the opportunity to do so. Durthu pops Carrick Norn, as always. Yeah, so we can get there. He'll run away, but we will be able to get him. That'll probably put us into... yeah, these are already at a negative 100 with us, so, you know, what are you going to do? What, are they going to get more mad at you? Who cares? Get out of here. We are 1 turn away from the Bright Wizard. And here we go here so we can get an Empire Captain and, importantly, Halberdiers. Yes. Hooray! They don't run away, and we're going to be able to take the fight. If you can't catch him, press backspace right before you engage with him and then do it next turn. Oh, because it won't give him the ability to run away. I see. Alright, so... go, like, all the way back here. Alright, so we can... Great cannon, we just need to get on these boar boys. This is the group that's going to try to go and get on this cavalry. So that's the one that we want this artillery on. Because the Hellstorm will be able to feast for like a long time on these dudes, hopefully. We need to get these spears out of the way. Alright, are they going to get outside of the arc of it? It doesn't look like it. Start leeches going down. Oh yeah, we've already put in a lot of work there on these poor boys. Same here. Alright, so we just need to start taking this fight. We are being too cute here. Oh no. Oh man. I don't know why I thought those boar boys were going to keep on going around the flank, because they took an advantageous fight. Alright, Helm of Discord might be able to get us away with something here. Oh man, the impact damage is just, it's carnage. It's terrible. We're losing the game. Oh man. That is what I get. What was I doing? What was I doing? And now the artillery is just going to rain in on our own troops. You know, I guess we just let it happen. Whatever. Elspeth surrounded. She's gonna die. Our handgunners are chasing a free... all of our powder units are physically walking after mobs that are fleeing because I'm bad. And, yeah, so there you go. We lose to a Savage Orc army that a child should be able to defeat. Savage Orcs stream all the way through here. This one's going to collapse over. The Free Company militia are losing the fight. The Noln Ironside's taking fire. I am so bad. I'm so bad. Elspeth's dead. Yeah. Oh, me. So anyway, this artillery here was good. It was everything over here that was bad. Having the artillery far away, defended, where they don't have that much mobility, and you know that, like, you could really punish them if they tried to flank into it. Decent idea. Every other idea on this battlefield, bad idea. Like, what's going on here? What is going on here? We've got 3 units chasing 1 unit of cavalry that is running away. What a bad player. What an extraordinary bad player. Well, what did we learn? That I'm bad at Empire? Yeah, maybe I should play factions that don't use ranged units. Maybe I should play factions that don't use ranged units. When I started this campaign, not this one, but the one the other day, I was like, oh my goodness, I can't believe how strong this army is at the start. You got a Hellstorm, you got great cannons, this is going to be easy. We are going to run over this, it's going to go great. And yeah, so that was a lie. Like, I guess this thing thinks I can still win. I should be paying more attention to why. I guess a lot of these Savage Orcs are really beat up. And you know, that's the end of the Empire again. Some faithful handgunners sort of shooting over our shoulders a little bit, not very often. You know, veritably doing nothing. Savage orcs, surrounded by foes, having a party. You know, that's what it's all about. The cinema. They're breaking. We win? No, we don't win. Because Savage Orcs, you know, they all have Frenzy. Frenzy deactivates when you get to less than 50% leadership, so their army's a lot better at the start than it is later, but so is mine supposed to be, and it isn't. Oh, man. Poor performance indeed. Yeah, and it looks like we're not going to be able to finish them off. Nope. We lose. Another disaster. And our army was so much bigger than theirs. So much bigger than theirs. And we still just get totally folded up. Enveloped and ruined. Sometimes that's how it goes. Oh, maybe we can win. It's not over yet. I mean, the campaign's over. We very clearly lost. But the battle's probably over too. Who will win? Savage Error Boys or 34 Winded Spearmen? We lose. Against 10 orcs. And we lose our cool item. Alright. If we fight him again, can we win? And please let me catch him. Yeah. This is Claude Toddbringer here, so we're gonna be able to do something about it. And Archlector is actually a wonderful fighter against against Savage Orcs, because they're not primary armor piercing, but they don't need to be. They do magic damage. You know, they got an anti-infantry. You know, they... Good stuff. And of course, he's not beat up like the whole army is, so we'll do fine. Victory is in our grasp. Yes, I know. It's because I'm so good at the game. Alright. So this is wrapping up nicely. It just goes to show that if I have an incredibly vastly superior force, I can run it into the enemy and still probably lose way more than I should. Yep, so what we have here is my powder troops, you know, following a fleeing foe and charging right into enemy melee. Again, because I am literally the worst player. I can't actually conceive of someone playing worse than me. It's gotta be possible, but I can't conceive of it. I'm not like a creatively minded guy, you know, like, I can't even imagine what the sky would look like if it were a different color, let alone what I would look like if I were a better player, or what a worse player than me would appear to be. But hey, we win! Hooray! At what cost? You know, it's fine. We lost the Hellstorm, which I never did anything good with anyway. And, you know... into the Free Company. And Elspeth died. She'll be back. And we got another book of we got the Book of Assure back. So hey, yeah, you know, it's basically a wash. Alright, Skull Takers are gone. We go to charge to... What? Okay, to get basically 0 movement points at all, I thought you got 25. Or 50. Anyway, I guess it let us go to charge stance, but it's not giving us any points. That makes sense. I don't know. Maybe it's something to do with how the Lord was the first one of that turn or whatever. But anyway. Great. So we can trade it for all the things and some money. Yeah, but like, where do I do it? I guess I could get rid of this building to build a thing for mortars. Because, like, the march didn't even work there, but, you know, we can hopefully get them home. Because, you know, these orcs are going to probably declare on us, like, next turn, I imagine. But we got rid of the savage orcs somehow.
The gardens of Moor are bastions of solitude in this dark world. were my arcane research and rapid transport.
Which, it's like, yeah, cool, I get fast travel. Literally, who cares? I can't even win a battle in my home territory. I guess we take Noble, because that's, like, you know, fine. But... because now that we have a Bright Wizard... we'll be able to get Burning Head in, like, 5 battles. And then... lose to Vlad? I don't know. So I guess Vlad hasn't totally taken over yet. What do we do here? No, we move him here because we need to go and fight these orcs like immediately. Because if they get a wah, then we'll just lose, right? So we'll move our guys through because to the north, like, you know, we're not going to be attacked there yet, probably, right? You know, we've got a little bit of time where everything here is still cool and, you know, the baddies haven't taken over. Oh my goodness. I will never ever understand how I can describe my feelings about the camera not saving its settings without resorting to, like, intense profanity. What do I do here? What do I do here? Like, powder, even though it doesn't work. I just shouldn't even play this faction, right? Like, crossbowmen? They won't even let me recruit him yet. Ah, man. Carrick Norn gets popped. I just feel like if we don't deal with these orcs, we will immediately regret it. Yeah, well, I mean, she'll be back really soon, right? She's been gone a few turns already. Yeah, she'll be back in 2 turns, so she'll be with us, right, whenever we want to prosecute the fight. Alright, we don't have enough money for anything that matters. Yeah, 1 more powder wouldn't hurt. So we didn't even have the time to move towards them. They want an. They're gonna pay me $2,000 for a non-aggression pact. Yes, please. All right, so Grotznik's here now. If we move here and no, you can't move ambush stance even in your military allies things, I don't think, and that's too far outside of it. Anyway, if you move here in ambush stance, oh no, we're military allies, so it will let me, yeah. And we do this, and we might be able to affect some damage there. Disband him, you say? Word. Because if we can nail Grotznik's army here... Nope, he was too clever. He must have scouted the ambush. He saw it all. Yes. My girl's back.
Elspeth von Draken.
Right, yeah, you know, she didn't die. She just went away.
Amethyst Ridge. Death takes the laggard.
And we're going to go do this. I have no idea what happened with his army. It might be an ambush somewhere, but if we just go here, I don't think it can surprise me. Oh, it went over there. Oh, that's funny. Well, that's fine, because that fort doesn't, really give you recruitment possibilities. And Steingard will help, and then we'll be able to... I'm like, oh, they don't like Averland. But maybe I could... No, that's Imperial Authority. We'll have to give it to our guys. But yeah, well, you know, Draika looks like she's doing well against the vampires at the moment. So maybe if we can keep Vlad from getting out... You know, the Empire doesn't look like it's totally mauled right now. It's about to start happening, though, probably. Probably Festus is about to get bad. But, you know... If we can secure this side of the border, then it's just a matter of time until Ikit Claw makes us all miserable and give up on life. Right? Right. I don't know if it's worth it for the 10 points of growth. I'm just going to do it anyway. You know, orcs, they've got the raiding camps, and I think they can still do global recruitment from there, but oh no, so their reinforcements showed up. Alright, so if we retreat, will they both be able to get there? Probably, but maybe not. Yeah, there we go. We complete the quest for having provinces, you know, we totally earned that. Okay, so Gogrit ran back, which is excellent. This is very good, right? Of course, they are going to be having more leadership and defense, but, you know, if we don't take the fight now, then when will we ever take it? And it's just Gobos. Gobos and Squigs. So now we'll see how they can deal with my absolutely brainless playstyle. Alright. Oh, I didn't lock it. Well, whatever.
Let the slaughter begin, and the winds of Shaiish blow. Every drop of blood will only augment my power.
Alright, like, all the squigs are over here, which is fine. The cannons are actually going to feast quite nicely upon them. We're also going to rip a nice couple of fireballs in here. Nothing like a few fireballs to get the spice going. Please hit them. Please hit at least one of them. We kill 3, you know. Hey, what are you going to do? All the squigs are on this side, which is not ideal. Well, that clearly didn't work. What a terrible choice. Anyway, I can't play this game. What am I even pretending at? I lied to you guys. I've never played this game before in my life. You know, I haven't played it for 1,000 hours. That was just a little fib. I feel a lot better now that I've come clean about it. I don't know why I deceived you with my experience level. I should have just told you I'd never played before. You know, this is actually my second day on Earth. I don't know how to do anything. But once we deal with these squigs, it'll be, like, mainly fine. So it's fine. A little bit of restock, a little bit of this there. We can, yeah, we'll just drop this weapon hex here. Actually, they're all crumbling, so that was super unnecessary. Just incredibly unnecessary, but hey, what are you going to do? Get the cannon shooting the goblin archers? That's my idea of overkill. And now the wow is wowing, and we're about to lose a bunch of stuff for free, because I'm bad. I charged all my guys away from support into squigs in the open field. They're probably all gonna get run down and die. Anyway, I can't be trusted with anything. How could it have gone so badly? I had such a plan. It's mystifying how bad I am. You wouldn't think it was even possible to do this badly in a battle where they literally only have goblins. And this is really bad too, because it's gonna leave us so beat up that we're not gonna be able to prosecute the fight against the rest of them. Poor performance indeed. Anyway, it just goes to show that I'm a very bad player. Just so bad. I would be doing better if I didn't give any commands and let the AI control my army. I literally would. I would be doing so much better. I bet they wouldn't have done any of this dumb stuff. Like, if this wasn't a trash goblin army, if these were just, like, orc boys, I would already have lost. I would already have lost so bad. As opposed to this, where I've just... you can call this a moral loss, you know? Like how you can have a moral victory. This is the opposite of that. But I think we're finally about to win, no doubt due to my superior tactical acumen. Smarter than an orc. I mean, I'm not. First of all, this is a goblin, and second of all, I'm not. Hey, we won! We need to chase them down as we can because we're gonna have to fight them again next. I'm like, I don't think you want to use your reserves up though. I think we'll be able to run them down anyway. Your soul is mine. Anyway, so that went very poorly. A wild Sonic appeared. Hey, Average Sonic 64, how are you? We are failing just so badly. Alright, so this army doesn't work either. All right. What do I do? What do I do?
Our faith reinvigorated. Elspeth von Draken. The other side.
I guess I could never play a battle again.
Safety to sing.
That would be smart.
Von Draken. Lady of Shaiish. Send.
I'm like, could I even win this battle without taking less losses than that? I don't think so.
Let us take it. There may be truths to uncover. Amethyst Mage.
I don't think they can double dip, but that is okay, because now we have him able to restock.
Amethyst Magistrix. The graveyard rose.
And we get Burning Head and Kindle Flame.
For Verena and None. What are we if we do not advance? If you hope to walk off with my treasures, you will not have.
We get a trade pact out of it too. We can get military access for like 10 cents, so we're gonna do that.
Amethyst God.
And now he's across the river and we can't catch him. We'll basically never be able to catch that army, not if we live 1,000 years. We're gonna go back to our land and regroup.
Danger is at our heels.
And Celsteingart to Karen question mark? No. Imperial authority must be respected. And we get almost no money, so we'll just give it away. Alright, really terrible news. So Savage Blow is active, so it's going to give 20 charge bonus to all armies, which means that these guys are going to be an absolute menace. These guys, this garrison, anything like zombies or goblins, you know, because they have such high unit sizes, gets much worse. We're just going to auto-resolve this, because I bet I'll do worse if I do it. I have, like, very contemptuous feelings about my own abilities at this point. It's like, so this fort is not part of Imperial authority, and giving it to Belegar would probably make Durthu mad. But it would also make Belegar happy. You could maybe sell it to Scrag for a better thing, though. No, we cannot. It doesn't connect. Yeah, we'll just go. We'll lean into the Empire thing, you know. Belegar, you know, if he's not willing to pay us for the fort, we're not going to give him the fort into Empire lands for nothing. All right, Nuln levels up. Strider for chariots and war machines, and Vanguard for chariot and war machines, which is very good. I just don't have any right now. Abilities that I won't use, yeah, you know, we'll just take it. Elspeth gets Purple Sun. Now finally she can do some work, but we'll probably just always spend our points on Burning Head anyway. Say you're writing a book? Interesting. Should have recruited that turn and then given it to him the next one. That was pretty bad. Pretty bad choice. So if, like, Durthu declares on us, we just lose. Probably. He's not, like, mad at us right now. It says he's neutral. He likes that we've been hurting the baddies around. Alright, we got some more trade agreements done. We get basically nothing out of it, but you know, that'll make everybody like everybody better, and that's good. The moot has been taken by Gogrut, which means this little game of whack-a-mole is not over. But now, you know, maybe... No, they're totally fine. The vampires are with them being next door. Not ideal. Not ideal. Couple of halberds. So we can do this for like a war wagons. War wagons are good. I would use them badly, though. Probably, yeah, just... cavalry, yeah.
Dark Lady. Bring me law and lost will.
I mean, yeah, sure. Military access, whatever. Like, the guys that are going to get mad about these treaties are already going to hate our guts, and there's... Look, there's literally nothing you can do to, to make, like, the forces of chaos not attack you when they meet you. Like, they're always going to come and get some.
Where is the graveyard? Lead me to it.
Alright.
Amethyst magistrates. Who serves the Dark Lady?
Chop the spearmen, grab halberds.
Shaiish blows me thither. Your time may be at an end. Who serves the Dark Lady of Nod? Wielder of the Pale Scythe.
This feels just disastrous. Any time in a campaign where you lose like 6 turns of tempo, which I guess I haven't really done. Belagar? You? Got a lot of gall. Oh man, I got feelings about this. Alright, so I've got treaties with dwarves, and I've been fighting orcs, and now he's threatening me. Alright. So the smart thing to do is pay him. But this makes me mad.
Marina's blessing.
Access tree with friends. Alright, we gotta fight against Belagar. Alright. Well, I can tell you right now we're gonna lose, but it'll probably be interesting how it happens. No, maybe we can make it work. So we've got Burning Head. We've got restock. We've got 2 sources of restock, actually. So we can sit back here forever and fire at both sides. So we'll be able to really, really put the kill box up. Knights on either side for the wings. You know, they're probably going to deploy all the way in the back. But then, like, how do I force them to take the fight? I can't. Maybe they'll move forward anyway. Yeah, because I can't force them to take the fight. Yeah, well, you know, we're definitely going to lose. What are you going to do? They're going to wait for this whole army to come in. Yeah, I don't guess we can stop them from doing that. Elspeth talks her trash. Alright. Thurgrom Ironbeard is here. Of course, like, they got some dwarf warriors with great weapons. They got miners. They got blasting charges. They got iron drakes, thunderers. You know, they got it all. But we've got magic. And a choke point battle to fight on. And that may not be enough. Oh, it may not be enough at all. So if we get the cannon shooting... I'm like, any target's good, but if we get them into, like, the Iron Drakes, that'll be... That's the big force multiplier that we want to worry about, so... That's what we don't want to get hit with. Now, we can probably get some work done here. If we get a Purple Sun, like, right in here... Yeah, and she's on horseback now, so we can do this... a little safer. Because if we drop that right in the middle of the formation, we might do some really, really big damage. And then, because dwarfs have magic resist, right? But this is going to be, like, a big... an awesome Burning Head. Good stuff. We're gonna back further up. Alright, so there's basically no one coming onto that side. What we've got on that one, we'll be able to do it. We want to get everybody over here. Restock right away, even though it doesn't matter yet. Alright, Purple Sun right here, because this is the flank we want to worry about more, is this left flank. And then, you know, this side will be able to slide in. The Iron Drakes are potentially coming in. The handgunners are feasting. And now the time comes. Elspeth pops her buffs. We've got... I mean, there's some more power reserves coming to us in this battle. We need to make sure that, you know, don't die here. But the dwarves, we need to get out of here, because if that lord gets on me, then we're really, really in some trouble. Please shoot, handgunners. Please, please shoot. Whoops. Alright, so we charge our knights in, forget about them. They get absolutely mauled. Of course, they're into the back line now. The Northern Ironsides are on fire. These handgunners are not shooting at anybody, even though there is nothing but targets in front of them. Like, just please shoot someone. They just won't, and it makes me so mad. It just feels like all these guys with guns should shoot somebody with them, because we're at war here. And they just chill. They spend all of their time hanging out. And it's my fault. I know they're capable of doing battle. I see people post compositions on, like, internet things with Total War, where it's just like 8 handgunners, and they're like, I just beat 14,000 things, and here I am, the dumbest man in the world. Taking a fight against dwarves, even though I knew I would lose. Why? Because I didn't want to pay him? I didn't. It made me mad. How's he going to shake me down like that? Of course, now we just lose our whole campaign again. I mean, we don't lose the whole campaign. We just lose this army. All the items and the heroes, but, you know, that'll buff right out. Oh, they have fire while moving when they're on the horse. Oh, that's actually sick. Anyway, and right after getting the cavalry, I, like, start using them wrong. So you're not supposed to, like, charge Empire Knights into the front of a bunch of enemies. You're not supposed to do that at all. And yet I did it, like, 4 times in this battle. And nothing else. Here we see halberds fighting miners, which takes, like, 10 years. Anyway, all their force multipliers are online, and all mine aren't. These Northern Ironsides are literally shooting. They're sitting here. They're on fire at will. They don't see anyone that they want to shoot, though. No one in front of this whole unit. They can't find anybody to shoot at. Anyway, I often wish that units in Total War... That Total War was less of a good game. That it did more of its stuff itself. Like, I think... if a gunner is shooting there with like 7 enemy units in front of them and fire at wills on, they should pick one and shoot them. Alright, good news. Now that one thing fled, so they're back to being out of ways to attack the enemy. They could use their guns. they could use the guns that they are carrying in battle. That would be a sight. So bad at this game. I'm blaming the computer-controlled troops as if I'm not the one controlling the computer. Of course, I got a bunch of halberds right before getting into a war with the dwarves, where they don't have any targets at all. Well, you know, I actually thought for a bit, I'm like, you know, this choke point, maybe we can do it. No, I mean, Elspeth got 3,600 value, and the Fire Priest got basically nothing. I mean, Purple Sun's, like, almost all AP damage, so, you know, it gets it done for that reason. She's fleeing, everyone's fleeing, let's just shoot a fireball at this guy. You know, we could have been fireballing... We should have been spirit leeching the ethereal heroes, I'm an idiot. Because they don't have the resistance. But I mean, the Purple Suns were a better use of Winds of Magic, I think. But anyway, we lose the game now. Yeah, I think I should just give up, right? Just, because I play other games, you know, I play games that I'm good at. I play this game called Minecraft. The objective is to plant, like, a lot of wheat, and I'm so good at it. And then I play this one, where the objective is total war, and man, there has rarely been a worse general. You know, if it was against a single army, we may have actually been able to do it, right? Especially on that map. But it's just, you know, with 10 extra units against you, you know, we didn't really have an army to do anything about it. But there you go. And they take the Helm of Discord. And Draika declares war on us. Sigh. I mean, you might be saying you could pay her, but dude, if you pay him, where does it all end?
Elspeth von Drachen, I call upon your might.
Alright, so... like, crossbowmen? I don't know. Not a witch hunter, they're terrible. Empire captains are pretty bad too. We could, like, leave him in a block of the infantry and he would do, you know, nothing. I mean, he's got to hold the line.
For the arena and Rome.
Mike, will Outriders actually help us against dwarves? No, they would just get shot up.
Amethyst Guardian. Von Drachen.
The funny thing is, this campaign's going so much better than the other one. And it's still terrible. Like, really, really bad. I guess only by, like normal human you've played this game before standards, though. Like, if you didn't know what you were supposed to do, you might think, hey, at least you've got your health, you know, or something stupid like that. But man, this is going really, really badly. Just catastrophically badly. Now we're out of sources of money.
The fate of the Empire is in your hands, not mine. I have no time for this. Not possible.
Amethyst, Majesty.
And I guess we heal up for one more turn and then go fight him again? Yeah. Even though we can't win. So annoying. I should just give up. I shouldn't have got out of bed in the first place. But hey, Reichland gets Talabaka land, what's left of it, so good for them.
From Sigma.
Looks like the Barrow Legion's actually doing fine, which is hilarious. So we can get a military alliance with Scrag, that would be excellent.
Uncovering the arcade.
Yep, I wasn't thoroughly chastened by that earlier battle with the dwarves, so I'm gonna go try to fight him again. I'm so annoyed with Belagar for pulling that. He didn't even give me an explanation of why I owed him money. He just threatened me with war over it. I'm not having that. This is the Millennium of Aftermath.
Drive on for the Empire.
And now they have two armies here, so we won't be able to beat them. That's so annoying. That's so annoying. That's if I could even beat one of these armies, which I may not be able to do.
When Gelt looks upon me, he stares. Perhaps he fears me, or lusts after my power. We are proud in the empire of our innovation.
We're so broke. And don't really have prospects of getting any more unless we can draw the dwarves into an ambush. Because I can't beat two dwarf armies. It would be hard enough to beat one. What a disaster. Hey! Hey, well, we've got the settlement garrison with us, so that's all we can hope for, right? Yep. Settlement garrison is a bunch of random stuff. They probably aren't going to actually help, so we'll want to set up kind of close to them, because the last time we've got, you know, some allies in a battle, they just didn't show up at all. Okay, super massive battle map. If they want to envelop past that, they'll have to go all the way around that flank, and I don't think they will.
The enemy feels themselves indestructible. None will disabuse them of this falsehood.
Quickly!
The winds
Alright. I'm gonna... Oh, I hate everything. Why am I so dumb? Why... I get so impatient. I can't stand to wait for a minute and a half of the computer wasting my time. They'll come across the field at me. Alright. Can I do anything in the meantime? Can I get hit by something stupidly? Because I don't have that long a range. But I have to go this far into it to cast it. It feels like this is incredibly dumb. It is incredibly dumb. But we provoked him. Now this guy's got move shoot. We need to start using more of that. Oh yeah. Never mind. They stopped moving around. I thought they were gonna do it, and they weren't. Pretty annoying stuff. But he's got like 200. No, he's got 135 range. Well, that won't really help. That won't really help at all. No, not you. You run back. He shoots gradually. Like, just please shoot. Like, why won't you shoot, buddy? Yeah, look at that. He did a little bit of chip HP damage. Killed a couple of models. Doesn't it feel good? Alright, so there's a ton of blasting charges here. Can I get, like, in front of them and convince them to throw a lot of them and waste them? No, they won't be fooled so easily. Because when they get in here, it's gonna be just curtains for everything on this side, right? We'll just take this awesome uphill charge here. So these miners don't even throw their blasting charges here, which does feel good, because the charge goes super well. Loop around. Oh no, Elspeth's caught out. Alright. Dockwalker time. Do we purple sun here? No, here. I don't think this is smart, but maybe it'll work. It's not really a big enough blob, right? It's just 2 units. It's barely going to get anything, but it's going to roast the ones that are there. Oh, there are hammerers on the field? Oh, no. Alright, so that's what we got to go for. Oh, right, our guys in the back aren't helping. Oh, my God. Oh, man. You know, if they were engaged here, we probably would be able to maybe do something, maybe. Instead, our whole army is getting enveloped while our massive reinforcing army waits in the back. It's enough to make you sick. And I think I'm about to burning head our own guys. Yep. What a monster. Hey, at least it turned sort of into the dwarves a little bit. Man, Oh, finally our reinforcements are engaging. It's too late. It's too late. It's already torn. If they would have moved in at the start, we might have had a shot. You know, we got the artillery, we've got, you know, restock access, we got the magic, but no, they just waited way too long to start helping. And I blundered my knights and forgot about them. You know, they did well. They shut down, you know, a lot of units of ranged and blasting charges and stuff, but not, like, actually well. Terrible. Terrible play. I'm not gonna be like I'm questioning all of my life choices. I know what led me here. It was a bunch of bad choices. I'm not questioning any of it. I do think maybe I should not play Empire anymore. Or maybe never play this game again. Poor performance indeed. Yep, all these crossbowmen just doing nothing, and our front line just getting worn down. Good stuff. It's my own fault. Could have paid the bribe. I hate it. It makes me so mad. Like, it makes me as mad as it would make me in real life if someone said, give me money or I'm going to attack you. It makes me exactly that mad when it happens in a video game. Because to me, there's no difference between this and reality. And that's why I'm so annoyed at being bad at it. Because it's like being bad at life if you're bad at a video game, right? Sigmar preserve us. No, Sigmar ain't here. Sigmar don't care about you or me. Anyway, and Purple Sun basically doesn't even hurt anybody. Like, what's the point? Am I having fun? No. Am I improving or learning anything? Also no. I want to be good with the Empire. I love their faction. Like, they've got so much cool stuff. They've got access to all these interesting tools. I'm just such trash that I can't do any of them right. Yeah. Not sure what else there is to say. Poor performance indeed. You know, if we'd given that fort to Belagar instead, could this all have been different? I don't know. At least Zufbar's not run by jerks. I had to do that because it wouldn't let me run away otherwise. Alright, so... what did we lose? Everything.
Elspeth von Draken. Wielder of the Pale Scythe.
Oh, and Drika's right here. Gonna bushwhack me. Good. Good.
Tempting yet foolish.
But now we finally get the regen item, so... yeah, that'll be good. Pretty sure she's hit point cap where she starts, but maybe not. Yeah, no, we can heal. Cool. Like, I literally don't care. The only important thing is that Elspeth gets stronger over time. Arizakurnus coming in, giving him some free damage. Yeah, because this is a greater treatment here, so. And of course our handgunners are right up at the front, you know, valiantly shooting at the bad guy. They're very brave. Yeah, Sigmar wills it alright. Oh, we got netted. Well, this is what it looks like when a treeman comes up behind you with the wooden chair. Haha! I dive away! Nope, I don't. Crunched. He just absolutely put the hurt through. Well, you know. That's that. So what did we learn? I think principally that I'm not good enough to play this game. All right. All right, so we lose the whole army again. You know what that means? It's time for Cloud Toddbringer to come back. Somehow we win that fight with the garrison. Seems probable. We've lost our swordsman building. Not good. Oh, yeah, and we lost the wizards, so we need another one. And that somehow worked. Good for us. Anyway, this is very deflating. I had hoped that I would do better this time. Maybe the campaign level choices of not paying the bribes just puts me in such a bad position that Because it wasn't that much money. I could have just paid him.
Ever vigilant.
So I scheduled this Minecraft video for tonight, but now I think I shouldn't schedule things. I try not to. It's like a celebration video, but now I feel like trash and I just want to go to bed. And there you have it. We lose the game again. Yeah, that's 2 disasters in a short amount of time. You know, turn 29. It'd be the rare campaign where you probably. Do I lose more battles? Yeah. I lost 8 battles, and only won 11 times. Yep, there you go. I'm bad and I feel bad. I have no idea how to play this campaign right. I don't know. I just don't know. Well, that's all I've got for you right now. I don't. I used to think I was an alright player at this game. I mean, I said I wasn't good, but what I meant was I can sort of play it, but I don't feel that way anymore. Just trash. Just trash. Anyway, that's all I've got for you right now. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. If you've enjoyed, I don't know how, but, you know, there you go. See you, Luke, if you're around. See you, Sonic. Yeah. Poor performance indeed.